In Texas, there lives a man named George. He was one of the best detectives of Texas. He works with his assistant, Jimmy. Together they have solved, still now, about 25 cases. Jimmy was unmarried and George lives with his wife and his son. One day in lottery, Jimmy won a free trip for a week at Mons in Belgium. He got 2 tickets from the lottery, so Jimmy asked George to come with him and George happily accepted his proposal. So on 23rd September 1996, they went to Mons by the morning flight. After reaching there, they saw that all the shops were closed. Everyone on the street was looking very sad, Jimmy told.
Man, some serious thing has happened over here.
Then George called one woman and asked, "Can you tell me what has happened over here?" The woman told.
From a few days, a serial killer is murdering many people. But before murdering, he gives his victim a letter saying that he or she is going to get murdered at 12 a.m. sharp. There is a big clock tower in the city. Every night when it strikes 12, a man or woman gets killed. And the main part is that no one has seen the killer yet. He comes out in the night, kills silently, and then disappears suddenly in the sheer darkness of the night.
After listening, Jimmy told,
Sir, I think we have got a new case.
At night, George and Jimmy were at their hotel. George was only thinking of the woman's story. He was excited to solve the case. At 9 p.m., the service boy came to their room with their dinner. The service boy, after entering their room, was looking at George in a very weird way. George asked, "Is there any problem?" The service boy told.
No, sir, nothing.
And he went out of their room. After some time, when they were having their dinner, they heard knocking on their door. George opened the door and saw a letter was lying on the ground. He picked it up and opened it. It was written, "You will be murdered tonight by 12 a.m. After seeing that, George immediately went to the window and saw that a black figure was escaping in a black car. George told Jimmy, "It is the killer." He gave Jimmy an hidden camera in his shirt, gave him a knife and a walkie-talkie, and told him to chase the black car. Jimmy started chasing the black car in his car. Jimmy was reporting George everything over the walkie-talkie. After some time, Jimmy told,
Sir, the car is going in an abandoned house.
George told him not to lose him. Then suddenly, George heard loud screaming on the walkie-talkie. He panicked and said, "Jimmy, is everything all right? Is everything all right?" Then another voice came on the walkie-talkie and told,
If you want your friend alive, then come and meet me at 12 a.m. in Raymond's house on the 46th floor.